So good afternoon student. In this lecture we discuss about the discrete Fourier transformation, which is a one-dimensional discrete Fourier transformation. In the previous lecture we discussed about what is the Fourier transformation, what is the main concept of this, the main equations which are used for a single variable in one dimension, inverse of the Fourier transformation when we have the x values like 0 to m minus 1, then the Fourier transformation value, and with the Euler's formula the equation of the Fourier transformation. Now we will discuss that what are the other terms which are to be related in the one-dimensional discrete Fourier transformation. So each term of the Fourier transformation is composed of sum of all the values of the function f(x). Clear? We have the sum of cosine and sine values. So each values are expressed in the form of sum of the values of the function f(x). The values of f(x) are multiplied by sine and cosine of various frequencies. Clear? So each of the m term of fu is called the frequency component of transform that we already discussed. The domain, the value of u की वैल्यू 0 1 2 3 4 जैसे भी जाती रहेगी, ओवर विच द वैल्यूज ऑफ द फ्रीक्वेंसी Fourier transformation of a single variable u range is appropriately called the frequency domain. So all these values we get the sum of the result of the Fourier transformation u की वैल्यू जैसे फिल करते जाएंगे on this equation. In this equation we get put the values of u and put the values of x की भी वैल्यू क्या फिल कर सकते हैं 0 to m minus 1 and u की भी 0 to m minus 1. So when we have the value of u is equal to 0, we get the different results when the x equals to 0. X equals to 0 1 2 3 4 5 up to so on, and then again we get the value of u equals to 1. For one value of u we get the different Fourier transformation values when we are putting the values of x equals to 0 to m minus 1. So पहले हमारी वैल्यूज़ जो है यू और एक्स की डिफरेंट हो सकती है, तो डिफरेंट जो वैल्यूज़ आएंगी वी गेट द फ्रीक्वेंसी कंपोनेंट. सो ऑल द डिफरेंट वैल्यूज़ ऑफ दैट Fourier transformation is known as the frequency domain. So we have the Fourier transformation in the polar coordinate like fu equals to fu magnitude e power minus j phi u. So the magnitude fu, that is the Fourier transformation of single variable, is equal to the real part r square u plus the imaginary part I square u whole under root. क्लियर? तो मैग्नीट्यूड कैसे निकाल रही हैं यहाँ पर, रियल पार्ट स्क्वायर प्लस द इमेजिनरी पार्ट स्क्वायर whole under root. So this is called the magnitude or the spectrum of the Fourier transform. And phi u क्या है, phase angle or the phase spectrum, which is equals to tan inverse j, this is I imaginary part divided by the real part of u variable. So Ru and Iu are the real and the imaginary part of the Fourier transformation of a single variable. So this is the equation for the getting the polar coordinate. Fu equals to Fu magnitude into e power minus j phi u. So the Fu magnitude, we get the value of the magnitude like this, the real part square plus the imaginary part whole under root, जैसे हम मैथमेटिकल फॉर्म में करते हैं. सो phi u is the phase spectrum whose value is equals to tan inverse imaginary part of u divided by the real part. So r and I क्या है, real and imaginary part of fu. So last one is the power spectrum, that is defined as the square of the Fourier transform spectrum. So the power spectrum is equals to magnitude of Fourier transformation square. जब magnitude का स्केयर हो जाएगा तो यहाँ पर जो अंडर रूट है वो क्या हो जाएगा, कैंसिल हो जाएगा. सो द इक्वेशन बिकम्स पावर spectrum is equals to रियल पार्ट स्केयर प्लस द इमेजिनरी पार्ट स्केयर, अंडर रूट हट जाएगा क्योंकि यहाँ पर स्केयर आ गया था. सो द टर्म स्पेक्ट्रल डेंसिटी ऑल्सो यूज टू रेफर टू द पावर स्पेक्ट्रम. So this is the example. Here we have the single variable m points are given and there are the k points are given which represent that a discrete function for m points. We have the different points 0 to m minus 1. We have the different points of values of x and the values of u. So we get this is the spatial domain and we want to convert this domain into the frequency domain. So we get the frequency domain of this image like this. The Fourier spectrum is like this. So we have the m points. This is the Fourier function magnitude ak divided by m. If we have a discrete function with twice the number of non-zero points, we have twice the number of non-zero points, we have the single k points, we have double the points, then we get the Fourier spectrum like this. So with the different values of u, with the different values of x, we get the different Fourier transform. Clear? So this is also the example of DFT. This is the scanning electron microscope image of an integrated circuit magnified 2500 times. So this image is in the spatial domain and we convert this domain into the Fourier spectrum like this. This image looks like this. We have the number of values of x and u's and this image looks like this. Clear?